All right, Paul. So we back here with another episode. We done been out, MIA for a little minute. Pops, how you been?
I've been doing good. How you been?
I've been good. I've been good. Being a dad. So this episode, we're gonna talk. We're gonna touch on topics of, what he like, what he don't like. It's all about him, his episode. So my first question I got for you, Pops, is what meal could you eat every night that you could never get tired of?
Seafood.
When you say
Always
seafood,
like seafood.
what exactly on seafood? What's your favorite go-to meal?
I like fried sunfish, perch. Grew up eating haddock. I like scallops. I like shrimps. Fried oysters. I like baked salmon a whole lot. Just so it's such a variety of different fish that you can eat. I like it all. Oh, and I like crab legs and lobster.
You talk about the lobsters a lot. Second question for you: what's your favorite place that you visited, and what made it special?
Um, New York City. Everything made it special. Like the fast paced, different food, restaurant, clothing store, the people, music, the big neon sign at night, and all the trips that I took there, it ended up around Apollo Theater. That's a beautiful sight at night. You see it on TV, but to actually be there, it's like really cool. That's what makes it special.
Okay. If you could wake up anywhere tomorrow, where would it be?
With my family, I don't care about nothing else. I just like to be around my family. I feel comfortable and secure when I'm around them. And I know everybody's in a good mental state. I'm in a good mental state. So it would be with my family, my children, more specifically, and grandchildren. That's what I would like to do.
Okay. What's the smell that instantly take you back to a good memory?
Tommy Hilfiger cologne. I remember the first time I bought a bottle of it. I was in Niagara Falls, Canada, and I had got a bottle of it. Then following weekend, I had sprayed some on the cologne on me at that type of shower. And when I went up in the club, I remember a female grabbing me and was like, "Yo, what's that? What's that smell you got on you?" I told her, if I told you, I had to kill you. So we both started laughing. But yeah, back then that was nice. I liked it for a long time. That was my go-to cologne. You know?
Okay. What's your favorite holiday and why?
Thanksgiving because it's with the family. What I really liked about it is when my mom's cook and we all sit at the table and we were young and she'd give us a glass of wine to eat. Not to eat, to drink on Thanksgiving. And I always liked that. What did I got drunk or anything, but it's just something different to get some good wine every year. So that's what made it special for me.
Okay. So that's my favorite holiday too. I like the family environment, everything about it, food, everything.
Now, everybody at peace with it.
Everybody at peace?
Yeah. Everybody laughing, eating, watching football. Just everybody was at peace. That's it.
Okay. What's a movie show that you can watch or rewatch forever?
Star Trek, the new Star Trek Discovery, and well, that's a series. My favorite movie is The Godfather 1. I always liked that. That was different, but it represents family to me. That's why I think I like it so much.
Yeah, mine's got to be The Wood.
Mm-hmm. What you like about it?
Stranger coming from out of town, got to get to know everybody. fit in, meet your type of guys that you hang with, and they just grow on together. They partners, man. I really go, but two good representation. How some black friendships start on bullshit, and last a long time friendship.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your favorite kind of weather? Sunny, rainy, cold, hot?
I like rain. 'Cause rain slows everything down and make everybody stay put. Then amongst other things.
Okay, what's the old school song that never misses for you? What you about to say about the rain?
You caught it, huh? I say I like when it rains. For some reason, I like to have sex when it rains.
Ricky ass nigga. Hey, that's Pops for you. He gonna throw one out there for you. He gonna throw a loop out there for you. Got to.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What's one old school song that you listen to that you like?
I had two of them. They bring peace to me. It's the first one is "Can You Stand the Rain" by New Edition, and the second one is "Heaven" by Kim. When I listen to them two songs, I just go in peace mode. I don't know why, but it just brings peace to me. Especially "Heaven" by Kim.
So would you suggest people to listen to that?
Most definitely. I know everybody knows "Can You Stand the Rain" by New Edition, but "Heaven," that's a special song, man. If you really listen to the words, definitely, it's just different. Yeah.
Who's your favorite rapper or singer from your era?
Be more specific, my era is 80s, 90s.
80s and 90s. That's your era.
Okay. It would have been Rick James. I like the Rick James when he came out.
What's your favorite song about Rick James?
What's that? Him and Tina Marie, "Fire and Desire." I love that song. That was the song back in the day. But my favorite rapper is Jay-Z, and my favorite singer is Mary J. Blige, without a doubt, no question asked.
Yeah, soulful era.
Yeah.
What's a hobby or activity that calm you?
Smoking me some Mary Jane, aka me. Hey, that was the easiest question you asked. I ain't got to think about that.
All right. What's a favorite memory from when I was a kid?
The day you were born. I remember when I came to the house. Well, your mother, she pissed me off this night that she went into labor. I didn't know she had went into labor. But the next day, your grandfather Griffin called me. Then when I went to the hospital and said, I saw you for the first time. You had long hair. I just looked at you. At that moment, I said, I made a promise. I could take care of him. You made me understand what responsibility was. It wasn't about me no more. I had to stop being selfish. So that's it.
Okay. What's the family? Yeah, I was born. Okay. Yep. What's a family tradition that you miss the most?
Back in the day when all my aunts, uncles, and great uncles used to go to my grandmother's house on holidays, and it's like that song by the OJ's Family Reunion. All the kids everywhere, the uncles, my great uncles, they all up in the driveway, sitting in the chairs. They got their bottles of liquor, and, they reminiscing. All the kids everywhere. All of the aunts and my and great aunts, they was in the house with grandma, cooking food. Everybody used to. Those were the best days. Yes.
What's your favorite dish someone in the family used to cook, and who made it?
My favorite dish was my grandmother lemon pound cake, and my aunt Lulu banana pudding.
So if you had to pick, which one was better?
Don't do that to me, man.
Hey, man.
You gotta do like on the drink champ, take a shot.
Hey, man, you better throw in the flag.
Yeah, I'll throw the flag on that one.
All right.
I can't decide that. I'm not getting in the mix of that.
What's the life lesson a family member taught you, and who was it?
Okay. My mom always told when I failed in school that I can do it. I go to a specific situation. I was in fourth or fifth grade, and I got F's on all my grades. And I never forget the secretary at the school called my mother and told me, said, "Yo, I don't think he's prepared to go to Catholic school." So when I get home, my mother sat me down and she said, "Yo, these people think you're dumb. You can't handle that environment." And she said, "Yo, you're gonna prove these people wrong." She said, "When they say you can't, you prove that you can." That's always been my motto when I fail or something. I'm never gonna give up. I can't. That's just in me. I just can't give up. I got to prove people wrong.
Yeah.
I'm somebody feel like that. I know I'm somebody. I don't care what anybody else says. I know I'm somebody. Don't matter what other people say. I'm better than what they think. I'm better than what they think I am. So, fuck.
What's the moment with me, Tania, and Julian, that each one of us that make you laugh? Which moment you have with each one of us that make you laugh?
Who do I start with?
Let's start with Tania.
Tania got a good heart. I love her for that. And
now, what's the moment that make you laugh? What about her that make you laugh?
Oh, when me and her talk shit to each other, and I tell her, I say, when I see you, I'm gonna grab you and squeeze your ass and shit. And she start laughing. I'm gonna run, Dad. I'm gonna run. You ain't catching me. I said, yeah, okay. I'm gonna get your ass. We just start laughing. She talk tough and shit. I tell her,
yeah.
I'm gonna put her ass in the headlock. But I like that about her. Yeah. I guess that's over there. I know she's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the moment with Julian that you remember or that make you laugh?
Actually, it's a both of y'all. Y'all used to be in the truck, and I used to play gin and juice. Like you saw, and I just go to rocking your heads back and forth in the back seat. And I used to look at y'all through the mirror and shit, start gauging. I like, look at these two fools and shit. They just know they like that bass and shit. They got throwing the big ass heads.
That's still my
That's
shit.
what I like. I heard it enough in that truck. Believe me.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And what's the nickname that you had growing up, and what's the story behind it?
I really never had a nickname. Yeah, none that I can remember.
Okay. Which family member are you? Oh, go ahead.
I was about to say, my man, Fred Lee, he always called me Fat Boy. He used to hate to be called that, and Fat Boy. He's the only person I let him call me that. That was my partner back in the day, Fred Lee. I remember one time, I was on a Friday. We got some Southern Comfort and some fried fish from Jack Fish Market. So we go back to my bedroom, and we sneaking and drinking that Southern Comfort straight. And shit. We went down eating, then we eat the fish and shit, and we both throwing up. And shit. That was funny.
What family member are you most like, and why?
My mom, because she always represents spirit, love, and family. That's who I consider myself to.
What's your favorite part of being a father?
the idea of having kids and they love me unconditionally through the good times and the bad times. They just love me unconditionally.
Okay. And what's a story about your mom and dad that shape who you are?
It's the same thing. My mom shaped who I am by giving me unconditional love to the good and bad times between I would say when my ass was bad, she always had belief in me. I never understood it. I understand it now, but she was my hero. Say it like that. She's just my hero. She never judged me, never gave up on me, and I love her for it because it gave me strength. That's why I never give up on my kids because of her and the love she showed
me. What's your favorite way you used to spend your Sundays?
Watching football.
Man, what's your team? What's your team again, man? For the people that don't know, what's your team?
San Francisco 49ers.
What's that current record? Do you have it?
For this.
I'm trolling, man. You be trolling, man. This weekend. They fresh off a dub. If they would have lost, I would have given them hell. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I know.
All right, we going on places, dreams, and travel. What's one city or country you still want to see one day?
I want to go to Africa with my kids and experience our true home. That's where we come from. So I feel like if we go there, we'll understand where we come from and know how much farther more we got to go to become better people.
But do you think that start with one person or a group? Because we know where we come from, but I don't think there's really no interest in going back because they don't really accept us back.
I don't care what other people don't accept. It's what, how to say it, it's what I can teach. It's what I want to teach my kids. I want them to know where they come from, where they really come from. You know, in America, they don't teach us our history. You know, the white man, they taught us. That's why I want to take y'all there to show you where you really come from. Touch the ground. I can't think of the book, but I never forget something that I read in the book. It was like, I think it said, he was like born, like Ethiopia is the original place where we come from, and they were talking about touching the sand. Maybe I'm wrong, don't quote me on it. The person in the book was like, yo, they got on their knees and kissed the ground and thank you for, being able to be in their original home, That's what I was doing.
Okay. And what's a favorite spot in your hometown? Block, park, corner, gym?
I grew up at number 6 playground. Back at old Hanover Project. I grew up in that, playing football, playing baseball, going to the playground. That's my early years and shit. So I have a special place for that. So when they had a Hanover Project reunion, you able to hear about how all the people come back to that. That shows you that meant something to a lot of people back in the day.
Yeah. If we took a family trip right now, where are we going?
Hawaii.
Why Hawaii?
Because that's where my mom wanted to go. She always wanted to go to Hawaii. I wish I could have took it before she passed.
Yeah.
I don't know why she liked it, but I know she always wanted to go there.
Yeah, that's
I think
American
she
soil
really
too.
enjoyed herself. Huh?
That's American soil too.
Yeah.
Dream vacation if money didn't matter.
Dream vacation. I still say Hawaii.
Yeah, I was just about to say that kind of fall in line with the last question that we just asked. What's your favorite sports, stadium, or arena atmosphere you've experienced?
The War Memorial, watching the high school basketball game. I used to love the rivalry of Franklin going against Madison, Franklin going against East High, Franklin going against Monroe High School, Franklin going against Charlotte High, Franklin going against Jefferson. Sports was like a real, basketball and football was like a real rivalry back when I was growing up. So it gave everybody, depending on which side of town you were from or the school, you had bragging rights. Because back then it meant something. Because every year everybody wanted to, they used to fill up the War Memorial just to watch the game, whether it was just a regular game or a playoff game. You know?
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
So what's a place that helped you clear your mind?
I used to like to go out to Charlotte Beach because of the water in the beach, or walk on the pier, stay out there for a couple hours, watch people fish, people be on the beach, people hanging out, and getting hot dogs and hamburger out there. Just, everybody was being themselves and having fun, like didn't have a care in the world. That was one of the places.
Okay. And what's a place you've never been that you always wanted to see in person?
California, because of the beach.
What part of California?
Huh?
What part of Cali?
Malibu.
How you don't watch a lot of TV?
No, because of the beaches. I want to drive. I want to drive on the coastline.
Man, Pops, some bike rides. You don't want to drive, man. You want to do the bike rides on the beach. They got like a beautiful scenery in LA. They got like a lot of beaches. We went on a bike ride, just rode, and it was peaceful. For about an hour.
I want to do both. Then you experienced it. I want to go out there and do both. You know.
Okay, what's a spot that felt like home to you, no matter what?
Is that a city or somebody's house?
It could be anywhere. A comfort spot, but your safe space for you.
My grandmother home.
Yeah.
She does.
What about it?
Go over there. No, when I was on my grandmother, it was just like she might need her garden dug up, and her way of paying you and shit. Not that I was looking for anything, but used to dig up the garden. And then she's like, "Baby, what you want?" And then she's like, "I'm gonna go to the fish market, get some fish, and come back and fry it up." And she makes some fried sunfish and fried green tomatoes. I love that shit.
Oh yeah, them fried green tomatoes fire. So, Pops, when I'm in the city, when I'm in Rochester, what's the city food that I must go to? I gotta have.
Well, you're not old enough to remember this, but they had a place called Snuffy's Restaurant, and that's where the origin of the ball sauce comes from.
A word?
Snuffy sauce. Yeah. It was on Columbia and Tennessee. I remember back in the 70s, the grandmother and grandfather used to go out to the bar and come home. Me, Michelle, and Tracy stayed up like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, even sometimes at 4. They would get dinner. We'd be nice young kids sitting up there eating chicken dinner or rib dinner or shrimp dinner. They would buy all 3 of us different dinner. They had their own. I used to love that. And then G&G restaurant. I love the steak, chicken wings, fried fish, and they beef sauce. I love that. And then one more place, Campy. They had the big subs. They chop up this big old it looked like a hamburger bun on steroids, big joint, and chop up steaks, onions, peppers, mushrooms, with provolone and mozzarella cheese on it, cut it up in 4. That's the best shit I ever had.
All right. We're going on reflections and personal preferences. What's your favorite decade of your life so far? And what made it special?
Hmm. I say the 90s. I was late 80s, early 90s. I was discovering who I was. Then I had kids, so that was my best decade.
Yeah.
It changed me in many ways for the better. You know.
What's a quote or saying that you live by?
Oh, something I read. I'm gonna read it to you. It's in the book Power by Rhonda Burns, and it first starts out. Technique is no matter of chance; it is a matter of choice. By William Jennings Bryan, United States political economist. So it goes on to say this. It's two paragraphs. Life follows trends, life depends on life that you work as you give it out, you give it out, you build, realize you have not. Life is not happy, life is following, life destiny is in your hands. Whatever you think, whatever you feel will decide your life. Everything in life is presented to you for you to choose what you love. Life is a catalog, and you are the one who chooses what you love from that catalog. But are you choosing the things you love, or are you too busy judging and labeling the bad things? Your life is far from wonderful things. You inadvertently been labeling all the bad things. You allow the things you think are bad to distract you from the purpose of your life, because the purpose of your life is to love. The purpose of your life is joy. The purpose of your life is to choose the things you love and turn away from the things you don't love, so you don't choose. That last sentence has great meaning to me, because when you say the purpose of your life is to choose the things you love, turn away from the things you don't love, so you don't choose them. I wish I'd have had that advice early on in life, because when you're growing up, you think you love everything, but then you realize some things ain't meant for you to love and see. So I just like the concept. I get to, now that I have an understanding of it, I get to choose what I love and what I don't love. It's my choice. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. What's your favorite thing about your personality?
I think I'm authentic. I say what I mean what I say.
Yeah. What you mean by that?
When I was growing up, I said shit and didn't really mean it and shit. But watching my mother growing up and telling a couple people off, I liked it that. So I learned to say what you mean and mean what you say.
Yeah.
Fuck with it. If you hurt somebody's feelings,
you gotta live by it too.
Yeah. So that's it.
What's your favorite time of day?
Late night. I like peace.
Wow.
Because I could watch TV at night and nobody bothers me. That's why.
What's a habit or routine that you... He said I can smoke a blunt. Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna fuck with me. 12. Think about it. What? About 12 o'clock to about 4 or 5 in the morning. You can sit in your house, watch cable, and smoke your blunt. If you fall asleep on the couch, you fall asleep. If you fall asleep in the bed, you fall asleep. Nobody can't fuck with you because it's late night.
Yeah.
You know?
Niggas gonna be asleep already by then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
What's a habit or routine that keep you grounded right now?
Helping others. I like that I'm able to, with you, able to like post quotes that I feel that have meaning. It's like earlier we had a conversation about that. So you got to see my side, I got to see your side, and it's just, I take your advice, you take my advice. You take the best of what we think is, that the others are talking about and incorporate it into our life when necessary. That's what's beautiful about it, helping others.
Okay. What's your favorite way to relax or escape mentally? What's your favorite way to relax or escape mentally?
Listening to old school R&B, because everything was sung with passion and had meaning to it. And if you listen to it enough, you'll learn something. Remember his song, Heaven by Kim, I was telling you about? I learned something, you know. And he got that old school vibe. I like that. That's what I like about listening to R&B soul music.
What's something you like to read or watch that keep you motivated?
Again, the book called Power by Londa Burns. It deals with different thought patterns in a person's life, like relationships, health, understanding your feelings, just conscious shit. I like conscious books, shit that make you think outside the box. I don't want to be like everybody else. I want to do it my way. My way is to be on a higher level, playing field. Not playing field, that's the wrong word. Like, be on a different realm mentally, I like to think outside the box. I don't want to think what everybody else thinks. That's it.
What's something that you like to read that keep you motivated? We just asked that.
Yeah, I just want to say that.
Hey, so who is someone you met on the inside who taught you something real? Or who's somebody that taught you a lesson on the inside?
I had a Muslim brother named Saladin. I think this is something you're going to relate to. When I first got locked up, I was angry, and I fought a lot. Yeah, I fought a lot. And he pulled me to the side and was like, yo, why you so mad? And I was like, because I'm in jail, And he was like, yo, you go to the law library? I'm like, nah. He said, this weekend, sign up to go to the law library. And I went to the law library, and he was like my mentor of me trying to regain my freedom. And I always deeply appreciate him telling me that, because he told me I had to stop being so angry and stop fighting all the time. And like I said again, I thank him for that. He helped me find peace in a bad situation, And it's just, he's just different and shit. He stayed home too, But he's when I needed help with the law and shit, that's why I say I respect what you helping me and shit, because you kind of remind me of him and shit. And he's a thinker and shit. And he was like, don't never give up and shit. That's what they want you to do. So he taught me to keep fighting, and I'll always be appreciative. I'm still doing it. It's easy to give up, and he taught me that and shit, But he said, if you put enough work in it, one day you're gonna walk out this motherfucker. And I always believe that. That goes back to that saying I told you your grandmother taught me about when you fail at something, prove that you can. So that's in me to fight. So I had two people that teach me that.
Okay. What's one piece of advice you want me to remember forever?
I want you to get out of your way so you can be successful. I know you may not agree, but I see certain things in you and shit that I know you could do better. And what I mean is, like, I always say you could be great. And I know it. You know it and shit. But it's like, you don't want to take that extra step, but take that leap of faith to challenge yourself to do something different. All right? And that's a problem I had when I was around your age. So that's all. I want you to get out your own way and become the man I know you could become. Because I always tell you, I see you're great. You may not understand it now, but you'll understand it later. So, the reason why I see your greatness, I see how you treat your kids, and I know you want them to have a better life than you had. You're a good father right now. And I admire that about you. So I always want you to know I'm never ashamed of you. I'm too damn proud of you and shit. I know you got that fight in you, I know you got that fight in you. You got that dog in you and shit. You know who you are. That's it. Always know who you are. You know.
Yes, sir. What's a favorite dream of yours that you hold on to? What you picture life for after all this?
My dream would be me walking out of here as a free man, so I can get back to y'all and spend some real quality time with my kids and my grandkids. I owe y'all that. Seriously, I owe y'all that. You may not understand or believe, but I owe y'all that. I got to do it. Ain't no quitting me. If y'all see me make it out of here, then that lets you know you can do anything you put your mind to. And being a part of it, I want to get on your nerves.
That was my last question for you. After release, where you want to go?
Say it again.
After you get out, what's your first place you trying to head to? Where you want to move? What city, state?
I had a question. I had an answer. I want to say to be determined. I want to travel. I want to travel with y'all. You know, I want to see the country, this United States in the country. You know, I'm good. Wherever y'all at, that's where I want to be. Because I want to end it with this, with a quote. Your own soul is nourished when you are kind. It is destroyed when you are cruel. Proverbs 11, verse 17. Think about it. Think about it.